you so much for watching A Touch of Tarot. I just completed a half an hour reading for a regular lovely lady who gets readings occasionally. A regular lovely lady. Someone who comes to me regularly to get readings occasionally. And my half an hour readings can be quite powerful. Her message was so incredible. I couldn't believe it. And I wanted to share it with everyone, but I can't. Obviously, that message is for her. I put my energy into that for her. But I felt the urge to come on here and show you and do for you, the collective, a half an hour reading. This is exactly how I would normally prepare for this. I've already cleared the air ahead of time. And I randomly separate the cards to start fresh with the energy and flip the cards up. And I'm going to just shuffle out her cards and put them down. Okay, just do one more ding. And this will be a message for the collective. Who knows what will show up, but it's often love. Let's begin. So collective, this will be your reading. I would like to pick up the energies coming forward for the weekend, particularly, or let's just say the next 5 days, including the weekend. I will pick a card for the overall energy when I am ready. One card wants to make an appearance. Oh, look at this, though. I'm going to call it. 2 cards want to make an appearance here in the middle of this shuffling for probably a divine feminine, seeing how most of my viewers are feminines on here. It's no coincidence. You're taking your power back. And the cards just want to let this be known. You're going to go from this energy of not knowing what to do, being confused, wondering what's going on, to the Queen of frickin' Swords. You're like, no more. I'm not confused anymore. So those cards clearly wanted to show themselves. They made perfect sense. And that is a beautiful beginner's message for you. Let's see what else the cards are going to say for the overall energy of this situation. It can be anything. Whoop. So we have the 6 of Pentacles. This is the overall energy. Right off of the bat, I already pick up someone having to make a choice to get what they deserve, especially with the beginning messages of the 8 of Swords to the Queen of Swords. Someone who wasn't just happy, I almost feel like begging, and it's not that anyone was a beggar, but maybe you were begging for attention or begging for time or begging for anything. These are pentacles. This is just saying something that you actually wanted. And you may have been getting a little bit of it. You may have been getting none of it. And to be honest, I also pick up this person that you wanted, whatever this was that you wanted from, also had a lot going on. You were not the only person they were unable to reach out to. And it could have revolved around finances. But the overall energy here is of someone knowing their worth. Whether you learned it from a sign you got or you learned it from within doing meditation, you figured it out. And you may have done it through meditation. You may have come to some realizations through some sort of grounded work. So here we go. The first card we have is the World. This is a fresh start here. This woman is naked, fearless. She's a woman. It's not like it's about an ending and a beginning. It's about a new start in the middle of something. And this is just coming through. It's like a new start in the middle of a cycle. It's like the restart button. Often the reef around this woman is a snake eating itself, right? It's something continuous that a new beginning is coming in. For a grown woman, for someone who is smart, and I'm not saying babies aren't smart, because I was about to say smarter now, but someone who's been through life, and she's ready to bear it all. It could be in regards to love, and it could be the fact that she loved herself so much. She's just created this barrier of growth, this barrier of groundedness, this barrier of wisdom, inner wisdom. This reading begins with a new beginning because someone has discovered their value, a woman here. I'm going to say it's a woman. She doesn't need to get, I don't know, the bear pickings. I don't know what the bear pickings mean, but like, I don't even know where that sentence came from. Maybe someone, talks like that. But she doesn't need to be an option. Like, I don't need to be an option. This is what I'm feeling. There is someone that is attracted to your light. This person has been through a lot. I'm not feeling sorry for them. They are not even sure. It's like this guy comes back. Sure, he's wiser. Sure, he's taken some time to himself. But, you can't stand up to that. You just can't. This man is going to have a lot of more confidence than that to come here. This woman is unconditional love. But, buddy, take your hat. I don't even know what that is. Take your jacket off. Take your hat off. Are you staying? Are you going? I don't know why I'm picking up that energy. Because this girl has come so far. And we have this guy that's, seeing the light because it's so bright. And he's in such a dark spot. So he's not going to be looking just like a king just yet. He doesn't even know if he should bother. So for some of you, but there's unfinished business here. There is unfinished business. This is an unfinished cycle I'm picking up here. It's a stop in the middle of a cycle. This person, look at that. I just noticed the 2 10s, right? He's come through a lot. And it's like he went through complete opposite situation. You know what I mean? From a lot of happiness to dead. And no wonder he's coming forward like this. I'm surprised he even got back up. So Shuffle and let's continue. This person had to build themselves back up. They're coming, they see the light and they're coming forward. Oh, fuck. Sorry, but. So underneath the cloak, it's not too bad. I'm going to say that. Because I'm hearing all I can offer you is love. You know, this person, like I said, has been through the ringer. This is, you know, they could have gone through some soul. Oh, see, no. Well, they could have been going through some karmic situations for sure. They could have been going through some karmic situations. It was a battle. They had soul contracts with someone else that they were dealing with. They had contracts of some sort of past life, whatever it may be. But it's like he takes off his cloak and he's like, okay, here I am. The one thing I know I have to offer you is true love. My true love. Like my actual love. I might have a couple bucks. It's not even about the money at this point. This guy's not bringing money. Not right now. This is not what he's about. He's saying like, he feels like he has nothing, first of all. This guy could have a lot of stuff going on. But because of whatever he's been through, he feels like he has nothing. But the one thing he has is love. Okay? So the one thing I got to offer you is love. I feel like I need to keep a note of that, but I'll remember. The one thing I got to offer you is love. Wow. Okay. Ooh. Because we're back at the Lover's card again. I feel like he's telling his story to you. He's like, let me take you on a ride. Let me take you on a journey. Let me tell you everything I've been through. Let me tell you how I had to walk with wounds that had, you know, let's just say, like when a knife gets stabbed in you, you can't take it out or you might bleed. So I had to walk around with these wounds throbbing, unable to say anything. For some of you, he was unable to speak. But I never forgot about this love. This love has always been such a strong force in my mind. Something about like he's never forgot about it. Like, do you understand? So weird. I never picked up like the card saying, let me take you on a ride. Let me take you on a story. Let me tell you what's been going on. This person, and this is him. This is him. He's like, let me tell you what's going on. Let me tell you where I've been. Let me tell you, I feel bad a little bit. This person, he was dealing with a lot. He had a lot of things to leave behind. And he's slowly but surely picking himself up. And the more he discusses this with you and shares this information with you about the battles, and the less you have your guard up and the more you are honest but caring at the same time, I feel the more he is able to lift himself up, this man, because now this man is coming here as the Knight of Pentacles. So it's like he's saying, it's okay, though. I've picked myself up. I'm moving forward. I'm working things out. Slowly but surely. You know, it's like he's unlayering himself to you, because look how, this is him first, right? Let me tell you the story about my life that's been going on. Then he comes and takes off his cloak. Here he shares a little bit of his heart. He shares a little bit of the fact, I never stopped loving you. Then he takes off that green cloak. He's getting stronger and stronger. And he says, it's going to be okay. I've made plans. I'm getting back on my feet. It could also be a little bit of a test. In a sense, like I don't think he probably is subconsciously testing. Like, let me dip my foot in there and let me just give her a little, and let's just see. Does she bite? Does she snap my head off? Does she bite? Does she snap my head off? Am I going to feel like it's a burden? I don't know why I just saw the Leo card. Thought it was underneath there. This is him too. He wasn't treating you well. The Emperor. See, you knew, whoever this female is that had this awakening moment, you knew what you wanted. It's almost like you had to step up as well, but you had to step up to almost become what you wanted. But you knew what you wanted. You wanted an emperor. You wanted someone who is going to call the shots fairly and equally. Take a masculine approach forward, but always considering both sides. That's what you wanted, and that's what you also did. That's what you also did. It's true. That's what you did. So for the feminines here, you took on, because it's a very feminine energy, right? So you had to kind of, in some way, I may not be saying this correctly, but work with me. You had to be more masculine and step up for what you wanted. So I didn't say that masculine part in the beginning, but it's clarifying that. You had to decide your value and your worth, and you knew you wanted that in a person too. And so look what you got. The King of Pentacles. So this gentleman has escalated from a page, you know, the Hermit, gone, ghosted, in their shell, in their cloak, disappears, comes back as a page to tell you, I never stopped loving you. Let me share what I've been going through, because it's been a lot and I've been damaged. I came from extreme endings, from the 10 of Cups to the 10 of Swords. But it's going to be okay. I know what I want. I have a grounded focus now. And I see you know what you want. You want an emperor. You want someone who is going to be fair and just and determined. And I see that. I see what you want. You want someone who comes forward from the heart. I'll do that. I even feel like he says, I'll be better than the emperor you want, or you imagine me to be. Oh, this has popped itself right out. The decision, I'll make the decision easy. There won't be a decision. For some of you, it's like it's too good to be true. It might cause some confusion. You might be like, are you serious? Do I trust this? This is what I was waiting for, and I wish I would have said this. Okay. Plot twist. I wish I would have said this. This is why I paused there for a moment when I saw the Two of Swords. Holy. Okay, guys. Oh, boy. Okay, this is what's going on. To make a long story short, you have, I'm going to get specific here because this is specific. Okay? You have a fire sign who left. He was extremely wounded for some reason. You also have an earth sign who continues to come back stronger and stronger every time. And he saw this fire sign stepping up. You probably had your mind on this fire sign. Or he saw this fire sign stepping up, coming back again. They both escalated. They both came back. They both have been on a journey. This guy comes and steps up. You're like, I don't know what to do. And then you're like, I have to choose between two fucking kings. This is crazy. I never stopped loving you. This guy says, I never stopped loving you. But this guy says, you don't know what I've been through. I see you. I see your light. I have a burning flame for you. And this guy says, I never stopped loving you. I came back stronger and stronger every time. Holy smoly. Because, oh my gosh, I wish I would have, I picked up you got your value because the woman's getting the money. But we have two men here and a woman. Whoa. Holy. 2221. Okay, let's get this moving. It's only a half an hour reading. This is how they go, though. Holy. There's a lot of confusion here. There's a lot of passion with this fire sign. I'm going to say that. Whoever this fire energy is to you, Emperor Virgo, disappeared, went through a strong battle, came back stronger and stronger and stronger. And then the other guy, I don't know if he went through such a battle, but he may have gone from rags to riches. The Emperor could be the person you really love, and the other, the earth sign, earth energy, could be the person, I don't know, that you could marry type of thing and be taken care of and supported and be happy with possibly. Could be the person you were with, knowing you were in love with this fire sign. Holy. Well, this is what happens. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Wow. It's like you're going to have a choice. You have all the power. For whoever this reading is for, you have all the power. Why are they coming in twos and twos? They're coming in twos. That's just because they're coming in twos. Holy. Someone has a lot of money.
doesn't. And I don't know why it's a factor here, but it is a factor here. But someone has worked very hard, and they really have their mind on you, and they really don't want to let this go. You know, this is the energy I pick up here. It's something to do with this. Like, the Queen of Fire here, the Leo energy, whatever it may be, Aries, Sagittarius, your true match is this other fire sign. Okay? Yeah. But who you might end up going back with is this person that has the money. I mean, I don't know how much more. I don't want to get too much deeper into this because it will go on for much longer than a half an hour. You may have been divorced from this earth sign, or you may have been with this earth sign, you know, when they were working on something and they kept on having to go make more money, go make money. They want to take care of you, or they were taking care of you. But maybe you felt like there was some greed there. Maybe you didn't want that, but maybe all this time you also knew who you did want. The fire sign. Maybe fire, Virgo, like maybe, who knows, right? Like the Virgo sign here, but this, I'm picking up on the energy of the wand who disappeared, ghosted you. And when you realized your value and your worth, this person saw your light and started coming back. And they're telling you this story about, like, I've been through hell and back, and I'm not even joking. They have. But here I am. I'm the emperor you want, the person you had to become. And if you're confused, well, here, now you can choose between both of us. We have the King of Pentacles and we have the King of Wands. But I'll tell you one thing, the King of Pentacles is more focused on the King of Wands because of the fact that this King of Pentacles is a winner. They went and rebuilt themselves and rebuilt their whole life. He's like, I'm better than you. The King of Fire wants you. Doesn't give a fuck about how he looks. You are his, you and the King of Fire, whoever you are, and the King of Fire, whoever this King of Fire energy is, this Emperor energy, that's your twin flame, that's your soulmate, that's whatever you want to call it. Don't let the signs get to you, but there's two distinct signs here. We have, or two distinct energies, I should say, an earth energy and a fire energy. So that's good for us, but it's really saying this earth energy is a man of money, big time. I think he's able to buy what he wants. One thing I know is the fire sign or the fire energy is in love with you and your perfect match. And he's doing whatever he can, or he's going to probably do whatever he can to show you that, because he realizes he's probably about to lose you to this, back to this earth sign. I really feel like the earth sign never left. Maybe the earth sign was both of your bosses or something like that. I mean, there's two people. Let's just do for the fire sign here. I don't want to. Getting to know each other. Let's just do for the earth sign here. Heart-to-heart conversation, children. You're not optimistic about the fire sign for some reason, and it may have to do with the fact that maybe the fire sign doesn't have as much money or something. But trust me, people don't stay down forever. The heart-to-heart conversation, I mean, that earth sign might be telling you, I want to have kids, I want to have a family with you, I want to take care of you. Wow, I never stopped loving you, and it gets crazy. That will be the title. They never stop loving you, and it gets crazy. Bye for now, ladies. Enjoy your weekend. Crazy.